The boy smiled for the first time because he dug up his brother's skull in the backyard. He discovered his foster father had been lying. His brother was never sent away to a better life. He had been murdered. That night, while the foster father slept, the boy took a kitchen knife and carried out a brutal revenge. That single act shattered whatever restraint he had left. From then on he could no longer suppress his violent impulses. Malice followed him like a shadow. A wealthy woman splashed him to humiliate him, he stabbed her to death. A drunk man used booze as an excuse to harass him, he killed that man too. Surrounded by hostility, he learned to sleep with a knife under his pillow. Then a blind old man appeared. Gentle and without malice, the man took the homeless boy in and, for the first time, gave him something like a father's love. One day the old man touched the boy and found blood on his hands. The boy admitted, calmly, that he had killed. Instead of calling the police, the old man draped his coat over the boy and told him to rest. Under that care the boy's thirst for killing quieted, and he began to hope for a peaceful life. Fate, however, was not done with him. The blind grandfather was later robbed and silenced by his attackers. Rage flared inside the boy. He hunted the criminals down to their den. When he saw one of them clutching the old man's wallet, he didn't hesitate. He drew his knife and stabbed. Even after his enemies lay dead, the pain inside him did not ease. He kept swinging until hatred filled him entirely and he became, finally, a machine built for killing. As an adult, the boy, now called Zach, once entered a room and found a strange married couple sewn together. When he stepped closer, his companion Rachel stopped him. She even begged him to kill her, and he refused. Suddenly Rachel fainted. Confused, Zach heard eerie noises next door. He checked and found a trap. The doctor had locked the door and they were trapped. Climbing the stairs, Zach nearly fell into another snare until a priest appeared and pulled him free. The priest told him the only way out was to find the building's keycard. Following the priest's guidance, Zach found the keycard in a room stuffed with unsettling objects. Under the doctor's threats, Rachel confessed a secret. She was the building's gatekeeper, and her hidden past explained the pain she'd been carrying. Zach chose to face her truth with her. The doctor tried to stop their escape, but they managed to get out only to face new danger when the doctor died. They split up. Rachel searched for power to the elevator while Zach met the priest on the stairs. The priest, seeing Rachel coming back to herself, smiled with relief. Rachel found a route to freedom and they climbed toward it, but alarms blared. The doctor had triggered a self-destruct and flames swallowed the lower floors. Racing onward, they were blocked by an iron gate. As the fire closed in, the boy forced the gate open, scooped up Rachel, and ran. The doctor chased them, trying to stop their escape. In the final confrontation the doctor was defeated, but the priest sacrificed himself to buy them time. They reached the exit and kicked the door open, only to be surrounded by police. Still, when Zach looked at Rachel he smiled. Because of him she had reclaimed her life. Zach was arrested as a killer, but he knew Rachel had been redeemed and he had finally let go of his past. Rachel recovered in the hospital, but she no longer smiled. Then, on a full moon night, Zach reached out his hand. Rachel, tears in her eyes, accepted that warm invitation.